Opa! Right now you're probably thinking, where is he? Even the ones that watch this regularly might be wondering, where exactly am I? Maybe if you're from one of the other islands, well, I'm going to tell you in a minute. Some of you might have already guessed it. But first of all, I'm Carlos. This is our journey on Pico Island. Laura, she's in Canada. I'll be seeing her soon. Today, I'm going to do one of my favorite things in the whole world. And it takes place here in the village of Lajes on Pico Island in the Azores. Azores, the 7th region of Portugal. And we're just going to go to the coast. There's these lava pools out there. It's just a very relaxing area. And I just wanted to share that. I've shared it maybe once in another video early on. We've done over 160 now. But just to give you an example, just look behind me here. This is a protected area. And this is juncal, they call it. It's like very prickly. I'm going to turn the camera so you guys can see it. See, this is very prickly. It's very high. It's almost 3/4 of my height. But this is all on the coast here. It's a protected area, and today we were lucky. Look at Pico's uncovered. Usually there's no water here, right? And I wasn't sure if it was low tide or high tide. It's filling up, so it's going to be high tide. But it's just a beautiful area, as you can see. For those of you watching our channel for the first time, or maybe watching anything on this island, Pico Island, or the Azores in general, this is what it's all about. I mean, the nature. It's these being by the coast and just smelling the water, ocean. I always mention that, and I'll continue to do so. Because you never know, some people watch a video once and maybe you've never heard of the Azores, or you never heard of our channel, like I just mentioned, but every video has a life of its own. We tend to just show what we love and places we visit, and we're going to be doing more. All right. Oh, that's not bad. Kind of warm, the water. How clear it is. All the fish. It's like a sanctuary out here. You'll see as we go further out. People go fishing out there from the coast, or just go out to relax. They lie down in some of the water pools. There is nothing really on Pico that can kill you. Might get you a little hurt. Like obviously if you're swimming Portuguese man of war, that would be the most dangerous. That I hear, it burns you. You just gotta get some treatment. But other than that, no spiders that can kill you, no scorpions. Look at that little algae there floating around. This is wonderful. I'm glad that I have to walk through the water because it's kind of cool. I also collect some shells, so if I see any, I'm going to grab them. Oh, that's so refreshing. Let's see how the water pools, if there's one good one that I can sit in for a while. It's almost like a natural spa. I gotta watch some of these rocks. They are a bit slippery, the ones that are more green. But I see fish kind of jumping around. Just give you some perspective where we came from. And let's keep on going. All right, so we made it to the other side here. I'm just gonna now go through these rocks. There'll be some higher boulders, but hopefully I'll be able to find my way. But you can see this shining down there. It's sand, actual sand. See? People don't realize. I know it's a lot of lava here, and a few of the islands like Pico do not have beaches. They have these amazing natural lava pools, and that's where I love to swim in. All right, let's get over to the other side. It always fascinates me where there's some plants. It's almost like a succulents can grow out here. I mean, this gets filled with salt water, but some of them like the salt. It's incredible. There's where I usually go swimming, right there. Probably I'll do that later. Looks nice. Oh yeah, refreshing. Yeah, it's been kind of windy and choppy the last couple of days, but today's amazing. So the key to walking on these boulders is to, make sure the boulders you're walking on, they're sturdy, because you're going to have some boulders and then you're going to come back down, back up. See, it's pretty flat, and back down. Definitely good for your quads, but look, see how big these boulders are. But it's all coastal. It's all coastal. I don't know if you can see this bird. It's kind of went that way, and I think I got to be careful where I walk because they have nests. I don't want to bother the bird, so I'm just gonna go back that way. So you always got to be careful where there's have nests. Whew! So I made it. I was gonna go a bit that way to the right and out. Turned around. This one bird, probably saw it. I had to shut the camera, just kind of go a little bit more the other way and work my way down where I am now, because the last thing I want to do is stress these birds out. And yeah, there's a lot of bird watching now taking place here on Pico and all over the Azores. I actually was speaking to a guy here. There's a lot of photography. He's into birds, Pedro Silva, I think. And he was telling me it's very popular. But anyways, I'll see if I can go. I don't want to disturb the birds. I was going to go more to that way. I think I'll just hang out on this side of these flatlands on the coast and just relax. And hopefully you guys are enjoying this little coastal hike. I don't know if any of you have done like these walks on lava. As you can see, there's different types. Some are smooth, and you have smaller areas cut. But the heat that's coming from here, it's incredible. So here's an example of a crab that shed the shell. Look how beautiful that color is. Yeah, it's amazing being out here. Just get away. It wasn't far from where we are here in the village of Lajes, or from anywhere in Pico. They all have coastal. Yee, there's the bird. Okay, as you saw, the bird wasn't happy with me, so I didn't go further. Best thing to do is just turn. I got away from there. There was more than one bird, so instead of going and trying to find these smaller water pools and kind of just hang out, I'm going to go to my usual area, which is on that side. I'm going to find a flat area, shallow, that I can cross and do that here instead. We don't want to hurt these birds or even stress them out. Not that I would ever do anything to them, and that's why I stopped filming. That's why I started walking the other way. And then the bird left me alone and went, as I said, we were pretty close to a nest, I'm sure, more than one nest. Look how clear this water is, guys. Look. Look. I got to be careful with the phone because I'm pretty sure it's not waterproof. Not that I've ever tried it. But you can tell that the tide's definitely filling up. Right under here, you can see the water come in here. So I'm going to walk that way, find my water pool, my shallow water area, and then walk over to that side there. This is where I'm going, right there, where the umbrellas are, and then cool off. Just saw lots of fish there, right there. I don't know if you guys can see it. Loads. It's a sanctuary of different types of fish. Look at them. And that's where I walked through earlier. I think there's a shallow area here. At least it looks shallow, but is it? Gonna have to put the phone away for now. See you on the other side, guys. All right, so we crossed. We made it, all of us. I think I'm just gonna hang out here. I was on my way to where I usually go swimming, the normal area, I guess. But there's some water pools here. I did find one that I'm gonna use as my natural jacuzzi, whirlpool. Just kind of relax, and this is where I like to come down here. Because that's the thing. There's lots of activities to do here on the islands, on Pico, all the other islands. But sometimes doing nothing or just hanging out is what we need to do, right? This is the island lifestyle. Sometimes when you're, I guess, in a busier place, it's very hard to do this. You know, we're close to a lake back in Canada. Okay, great. It's not the same, right? Because I can do this every day if I wanted to. But you get caught up in doing all this other stuff that you kind of forget, and then I get guilty, right? Because I know this is good for me. and it's you know, Laura loves it. Everybody we've hanged out with, they kind of everyone has their things they like to do. Some people like to cruise around on a scooter, hike. You know, we go whale watching as well. Right now I'm sharing this with you guys, and Laura can't be here. She can see a little bit of what I'm doing, you know, to relax over here, because it could get tough. The world's a crazy place right now, and the more you can gravitate towards this sort of environment, and that's nature, right? I think it's really, without us even realizing, it stays with you, right? Even if I wasn't actually thinking about what I'm doing, I'm sure it's getting sponged and it's stored in there. So when I'm in a stress situation, because I mean, some people tend to get stressed more, they can't handle stress as well. I'm one of them. I'm not a multitasker. I do get overwhelmed probably easier than some. Do not like to self-medicate at all. Just, I think this is the medicine. Yeah, stay hanging out with me here and get some of these vitamins. So I think this is where I'm going to go in, right there. Might even have my lunch here. And this is what's around me here, lava. I'm literally sitting inside the lava, and there's heat coming from the bottom, from the sides, from everywhere. And let's just take a few moments here, just take it all in. Hopefully you can hear sounds. I'll shut up for a while. Oh, it's like a chair made for me. I don't know if you guys can see it. Oh, it's the perfect chair. It's the perfect chair, guys. VIP, front row. Oh, even an armrest and everything. Let me show you the view you get from here. Ah, even there's steps too to get up here. Mother Nature steps. Let me see if I don't drop this camera. I'm gonna keep going, and I'm gonna take you with me just down here. All right. Okay, let me just show you the step right here. Can you see it? Right there, see? Right here. So that's the seat. Let me just turn you. Let me just sit back down. Make sure I don't drop the air. Oh. See if you can see the view here. There it is. It's unbelievable. Oh, this, I'm not going to forget about this spot. Let me see if you can turn it around here just to see where. Don't know if I can see anything from up there. Look. Look. So if you're down here, I want you to remember this spot. Look at this. Whoa. I want you to remember this spot, guys, because you got to come here, man. It's priceless, guys, priceless. I guarantee you. And all the islands will have places, spots like this. Oh, I don't know how long I'll videotape, but hope you guys are enjoying this. As I look out, I can see the tide just coming in more and more. This is one of those times you wish that the camera had some scent. You can pick up on the scent of this just water, the salt. No, temperature here, I think the water must be at least 25. Perfect. It's not too cold, it's not too hot. I mean, 25 is awesome. Here in the North Atlantic, they say the water has increased a bit. So in times where the water wasn't this warm, now it is. Maybe another degree or two. The air is like 28. Light breeze. This happens a lot in the summer, all the way through even September. We've swam here in November. All right, so don't be afraid to come off season. Mention also, you could always reach out to me. We do packages. This is what we do, is to put you right here in the place. I'm gonna take a quick dip. So for some of you that have never been here with me, this is Maré. Maré means tide, so this is where I learned how to swim 59 years ago. Let's say 58. Yeah, this has always been like this. They put some cement just so you can lie your towels, a few umbrellas, but other than that, it's a protected area. A lot of reef down here. I'm not saying a lot, but very unique reef. I've snorkeled here. One day I saw at least 12, 15 different types of fish. See, there's some people snorkeling out there right now. And it's a very unique area, very healthy. And on the other side, you have an area, it's like a lagoon. It's the natural water and the salt kind of mix. Because this is called Lajes, Laje. It's like they have a lot of these flat zones in St. George. There's a few here on Pico. This is probably the biggest one. You literally have this natural area. I'm going to be going in here in about 10 minutes. What's important is the now. That's what we do today. We always got to remember that. I got to remember that. Sometimes you forget. And this is why I like sharing this kind of environment with you. It's a very positive thing when the world's going upside down sometimes. I'm just crazy when I don't even want to turn on the TV half the time. We have these environments. If you can get to them, go wherever you are. Go and lose yourself in them. Take the time. This is the lagoon side. See how beautiful is this? Some fish is coming over there. Hope I have enough storage because I tend to just film because sometimes I get caught up in everything. Alright, I just want you guys to see this. I want you guys to, well, you guys know that the world's not all ugly. There's still a lot of beautiful places left on the planet. I got to tell you, I've traveled a lot, and I think the Azores, there's not too many places left like it. That I'm sure. And let's just keep it this way. Let's not harm these kind of places. I don't care where they are. I can't wait to go swimming. Just want a little bit more footage here. And I woke up to this. I wonder what I'm going to film today. I usually don't script anything. I just grabbed the camera and I just said, let's do it. Let's just show them, take them. I was going to come swimming, hang out on the coast. I'm like, I might as well film it. Absolutely. And I'm so glad I did. Because you guys get to be here with me. Right over here, it's like a bay, fairly shallow. Even now with the high tide, you can keep going out. Obviously, it gets deeper, but you can kayak around here. You can, like I was telling, snorkeling. This is where I snorkel, just fairly close to the coast here. Little baby pool. Look how clear this is. So lucky I'm going to be inside that clarity in just a few minutes, guys. So are you. You'll be in with me. Let's go.